Let's talk about your newest project because it's an important one.
In a Child's Name. It's a really hard miniseries to like come on a show and talk about because it's not the kind of thing you can like give a news bite to and it's going to make sense to people. That's why it's a 4-hour miniseries because it can't be done in 2 hours. And it's a terrifying, tragic, awful thing that happened to this family. And hopefully by doing this miniseries, we talked about it saying, you know, what are we going to get from this? Are we going to glorify this murderer? Because we don't want to do that. But there's so many lessons to be learned in this thing that maybe just one of the lessons is if one woman sees it and won't let her husband beat her anymore, then it would have been worth it. And that's just one lesson out of many. So and then we have the judicial system, which doesn't know its ass from a hole in the ground, that could really, you know...
Yes.
I figure you can beat that if you don't like it, but I don't know how to say it any better, but they just don't.
No, I
We're in deep trouble, and y'all have to vote. And I'm not talking just major elections. You got to start at the primary and just... It's just so important. I mean, look at Louisiana. What are they, crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, they've got them... Let's not go into this.
It's a tough choice down there.
There is no choice, and they let it get that far. I mean, you have to start at the beginning when there's 6 candidates and not just these 2, one racist. How do you pick from that? Yeah. I mean, come on.
Whew.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling quite angry these days about life in general and what we have out there, and we're not doing enough to help ourselves and help our children. And I guess maybe since I'm a new mother and I want the world to be better for my child. I don't care about myself. I care about my child and what the world is like for him. Right. You know. Sorry to get like that.
No, that's what this show is
vote!
for. Yeah. Yes. We should look at a clip.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the movie.
Vote, Sandy. I mean, show the clip.
Hi, sweetie. You know, I really don't think this is a good idea for Andrew to keep going back and forth between our families.
We're acting according to the law.
I know, but I'm not talking about what's legal. I'm talking about what's right. You know, the psychologist said he was a high-risk child, and
Andrew is going to know the truth about his mother and his father.
The truth? What are you talking about, the truth? What do you mean, your version of the truth? You raised a murderer. That's the truth.
I want to tell them when they can see it, but briefly, it's abuse of the woman?
Well, the woman was killed by her husband. Mm-hmm. My sister was killed by her husband, bludgeoned to death. And he took their child, their 5-month-old child, and literally kidnapped it and gave the child to his parents when I had custody. I'm saying I as if, you know, but this is a real woman. And she now is legally the mother of this child, thank God.
Wow. Okay.
Not without some fighting.
Yeah. Well, we'll check it out. The fighting begins Tuesday. Actually, Sunday it'll start on the 17th on CBS, and it'll continue on Tuesday, November 19th. And it's called In a Child's Name.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks a lot.
Valerie Bertinelli.